Hello, it's been a while. Today is April the 24th, 2025, and I've been off with tonsillitis. I started feeling unwell on the 5th of April, so it's nearly been 20 days that I've been feeling this way. I got tonsillitis, and the tonsillitis is gone, but now I'm left with like this still sore, like when I swallow, but I don't have all like the white lumps. They're not really inflamed, but there's something still going on in my throat. So I just haven't been feeling great. I already feel rubbish with whatever mental health is going on for me. People would call it chronic depression if you was to label it, but I don't know. Who knows? But I thought I'd come back on here and just blabble and just talk and be real. This could be my last video I do as a 34-year-old as well. So that's crazy. I still don't know how I feel about turning 35. Actually going away to Portugal, Lisbon like area for 29, 30, 1, 2. So 4 nights, but it's like a whole day on the 5th day. So we get back like the next day basically after flying, like really early hours of the morning in England. But I guess that's like a distraction. I'm really excited to go away with my partner and go and see Portugal and be like a tourist. It's a touristy holiday, it's not like a sunbathe and beach holiday. And that works better for me where I am within myself, because I'm so insecure in my body. It's madness, and especially madness when I try and guide and inspire and motivate others to respect their body, to accept their body, to love their body, and be kind to their body and kind to themselves and how they talk to themselves. And don't get me wrong, I do try and be kind to myself. It's one of the reasons that I started my channel as well, because I was always waiting to have the perfect teeth, the perfect skin, the perfect weight, the perfect this, the perfect that, where now it's a challenge for me to record myself like now and upload it and put it out for the world to see. Even if one person sees it, it's still out there. Anyone could see it, anyone can judge, anyone can have an opinion, anyone could whatever. But I challenge myself and I do it, and it has helped. It is working on accepting myself a little bit more. Yes, I can look at this now and be like, oh, I should have filled in my eyebrows, I should have curled my lashes, I should have put on a bit of a lip colour because I look quite, I don't know, lifeless, colourless. Is that the word? Not colourless. What's it? Like there's no colour in me. People could say I look dead. And then I worry, and that's another thing as well, I worry about what I'm saying. So saying like colourless in me there, automatically I'm thinking, are people going to think I'm being racist? Are they thinking that I'm on about people with all different skin tones and shades? And I'm like, oh, so that's the only thing about recording. I don't want to come across and be perceived in a way that I didn't mean, or things get twisted. But I know I can't control that. That is just the way of the world at the moment, and I can't always explain things exactly how I meant it, or I can mean it some way and someone can perceive it and pick apart it and take it so far away from the truth or the facts. So it's being comfortable with sharing how you want to word things and say things, but also being mindful of others' interpretations and being offended or offending others. Yeah, I don't want that. I just want a nice, loving community where you're free to say what you want without harming or hurting others. Yeah. Anyway, 35. No, I'm excited. I feel like there's a shift happening within me in terms of finding out my life's purpose, and things seem to be a bit clearer. There's more clarity. Where before I was like, I don't know, I think I need to do this, I think I need to do that, I want to try this, I want to try that. Where having this time out, because I don't currently work, I'm able to just sit with myself, and I have been a hermit, I've been hiding away, but it's all been part of the process. And there's been so many signs and messages and card readings from Grandma Gaines that's reinforcing me to just take time out and sit with myself and not plan anything. Don't feel like I'm being lazy. Just be. Just don't think, just be present and just be. And it's weirdly been working. Things are more clearer in terms of what I want to achieve, what I want to do. I feel more hopeful, where before I felt hopeless, felt clueless, had no idea. So that's really exciting and reassuring and helping me go into this new age as a 35-year-old. I really do feel like it's a new chapter, I want to say, where it's about focusing on myself, where before it's a lot of my stuff has been about others and how's that going to benefit someone else, how they, or their thoughts and feelings, and being mindful and just feeling guilty and bad for them. Where I need to focus on myself now and do that without feeling guilty and bad, and in that journey still guide and help others. So it's not just about me, it's about we. Yeah, I'm quite excited for what's to come, and I've got to stay focused and be kinder to myself, believe in myself. I've just got a lot of self work to do. I'm excited for what's to come. This has also led me on to not do the Shaunti. I've decided not to carry it on because it's not for me. The workouts are crazy. I'm not able to do a lot of them, and I struggle, and it doesn't feel good for my body. I feel like I need a wee a lot of the times. I'm just bouncing. Just doesn't feel like it's doing any good for my body. Yes, I feel the physicalness of the cardio side. So when I go for a walk, walking up the hill now, I feel a bit more fitter. I don't feel as out of breath. So that does help doing them workouts. But it's not true to who I am and what I want to do. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel like I'm a failure. I don't feel like I've quit. I've just decided to listen to my body and listen to who I am as a person and how I want to move my body. And the Shaunti insanity isn't for me. And I'm proud of how much I did do. And maybe the tonsillitis was supposed to happen to check in with myself and be like, is this Shaunti really for you? Because it's not. So having the time away from it has showed me that I'm not going to attempt it again. I need to not do it. I keep trying to do this. I think this is my third or fourth time attempting it, and every time I end up stopping and then feeling really guilty and feeling really bad. But this time I don't. I feel at peace. I attempted it again. I've decided that type of workout isn't for me. So I will delete it off my laptop so I don't have access to it again. And I don't know anyone else around me that would benefit or would want to do that type of workout. But now I do need to get back into the swing and move my body from having this time out, and that's where I'm struggling. But we have moved the room around, so there's more space to move my body, whether that's Grow with Joe or Grandma Gaines with Lydia, I think that's her name, who does the Pilates. You've got Christina Pilates. There's some I want to like stretch my body, especially turning 35 now as well. I really need to focus on my bones, my muscles, my flexibility, my strength. I just need to really focus a lot on that and find workouts and movements that can become a lifestyle. It needs to become a daily habit, a lifestyle. Like I brush my teeth every day. I need to move my body every day. I really need to get outside again. I've stopped walking outside. I don't know what's happened there. I did the 2-week challenge on my YouTube video, felt amazing. I kept it up after, and then all of a sudden I've just stopped. I don't do it anymore. And today I'm thinking, let's go out for a walk, and then I'm like, I'm showered, I've got fresh pajamas on, don't really want to get some more clothes there. I could start making excuses. But I would benefit from going for a walk. See, the awareness, the hindsight, and I'm not doing it. Oh my god, I've been blabbering for 10 minutes and 28. I really think a lot of my insecurities control a lot of these things as well. So go for a walk, I feel if I was more confident within my body, I probably would, and I wouldn't have as many excuses. I don't know. But this is something I really, really want to tackle. How I view myself, how I feel in my body. I don't know why I'm gonna cry, it's weird. It's not weird, obviously, if it's emotional. Now recording this, just how much it takes me to just sit here, especially uploading it, and I don't always watch my videos through unless I'm concerned I've said something that could be taken the wrong way, then I'll look over. But yeah, recording looking like this. But I am very, very, very insecure, and it has a huge impact. It has a huge impact on my relationship with my partner, with jealousy. Don't get me wrong, it's not as bad as it used to be with previous partners. I'm getting better, but it's still there, and it still controls so much. And even down to now, like, for any instance, if anyone was to say, do you want to come out, or do you want to come and do this, or yeah, it's just my appearance. And they say as well, like, focus on what's one thing that you like about yourself. What, there's got to be one thing. And I've never ever been able to think of one thing. I've got something to say about every part of my body, every inch of it. And the only thing sometimes I say is my ears, because they're small, they're not really bothersome, but I could really pick at my ears as well. So that's me forcing myself to find something. But I don't currently like any part of my body. I can appreciate and acknowledge that I have a functioning body, and there is people out there that would love to have a fully functioning body, because they might have limbs that are missing, they might have, again, I don't want to say certain words because then it could get taken the wrong way, but there's people out there that don't necessarily have everything. Like, I have a working nose, I have a working mouth, I have working eyes, I have hair, I can walk, I can lay down, I can sit up, I could do basic movements, I can move my body, I can swim, I can do all these things. So I'm appreciative of that side. Like, I acknowledge that, but it's not enough. Not enough when you're feeling this way and when you view yourself this way. And I know a lot of it has come from growing up in a bloodline that's highly, highly critical, highly, highly judgmental. And a lot of the time they've been my worst critiques, I don't know, like bullies, I called it. Bully, like the things they would say about my appearance, the things they would pick on. My stepdad as well, that's no longer within the bloodline, thank God for that. He's not died, he's just, they've finally separated. But I've been picked on a lot about my appearance and what I wear. And I've nearly 35 and still not been able to shift this. Because at school, nothing was really said. There was only one time at school that I overheard a boy, Josh, say to Jamie, it's very vivid, and was in history class. I could really picture it. And he just said she would be fitter if she didn't have all those moles on her face. So I used to have like people nowadays, I thought there was moles, freckles. I had a beauty mole here, they call it beauty mole, and freckles. And after hearing that, I obsessed about it. And before, my bloodline would pick on me for my freckles and my moles, like heavily, but it would bother me. But as soon as I heard someone say it at school, yeah, it really just took it up a notch. And then I obsessed about it. I could feel every mole, every freckle on my body. Honestly, I could physically feel it. Just, I felt so dirty. I felt so gross. This video's took a turn, hasn't it? But it's my diary journal. I need to check in because I hope that I can look back and see that I'm not like this anymore, because I don't want a life of this anymore. And I know the future self is going to cuddle this self and wish that I didn't view myself this way and felt this way. So if I can get on the journey and get it gone soon, I don't have to. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, that's all had an impact on how I view myself. I don't know if there's other things in there, like growing up and your stepdad having porn mags in the bathroom, so you're seeing that type of content around you, and then the stuff on TV like American Pie and Harold and Kumar Get the Munches and Wedding Crashing, like all these things where they're objectifying women and there's a lot of nudity, and you think, I don't look like that, and magazines. I never knew back when I was a teenager about airbrushing and that. I just thought they had flawless, perfect skin and didn't really know too much about surgery like boob jobs and nose jobs and lips and all this stuff. Where if I think I had more of a conversation about this and normalize that there is different types of women and we all look different, there's all different bum shapes, boob shapes, body shapes, not just one set image of what's classed as sexy and beautiful and acceptable and attractive. And I think that would have helped, but I didn't really have that person to communicate and reassure me. So I've grown up around a lot of that, and seeing my mum get perved on as well, and the way she would behave in certain things. And yeah, it's just all literally so much that it's had an effect, and I just really want to work on it. I can't even sleep at night without having my belly covered, and I think it's an insecurity of my flabby belly. I don't like it feeling saggy and that. Hence the reason I have all these teddies, because they just go on my belly when I sleep. Like, I always have to have something on my belly. At the moment I've got a cushion. And then I was watching a podcast about behaviour, body language expert person, and he said women that could feel insecure, defensive, and something. There's like three things. They'll cover like that area, the uterus area, because we don't have bones there. So us physically putting something there creates like a protection. And I was like, is that what I'm doing? Is it just I'm protecting myself, or is it actually to do with my insecurities of being overweight? And then I'm like, wonder what I'll do when I have no fat on my belly. If that's a possibility, get all my stress gone, eat well, shed the weight, blah blah blah, healthily. I don't want to be unhealthily slim. Like, I'm not, I don't want to be to the extreme. Again, I wrote about saying that in case that triggers or winds up people up, because if they're slim they might now be seen that I'm, don't overthink it. This is just my stuff. If people take it the wrong way, that's their stuff. I don't mean it like that. I'm so curious if the fat's like, if I'm a flat stomach, if I'll still continue to put things on my belly. I'm really fascinated to know why I do it, and if it is just down to the fat there. But I guess I won't know unless I get really, really slim, because people always have something on their belly, I guess. Well, I don't know. I've never been that slim to know if there's still. I know we still can get rolls when we're slim, like this little little rolls. But yeah, I just really want to know. Anyway, Yes. And people are like, you can't be that insecure. Look, you're uploading looking like this. This is why I'm uploading, because it's challenging that. It's making me work on this. It's making me, forcing me in a way to just accept myself and be that role model, be that example that you don't need to come on here and have all your hair and makeup done and look a certain way. I really want to help myself so I can help other people feel, yeah, I don't know, feel what, but not feel like you have to look a certain way to be able to achieve things and do things. Like when I watch videos of people that don't necessarily fit the stereotype of what's an influencer looks like and all that, I just feel so inspired and motivated, and it helps give me examples that I can go to a restaurant and look a certain way and not have to look like this. So if I could be that person for someone, that'd be amazing, because I have really restricted and limited myself so much within my life because of my insecurities and appearance. I feel so sad for myself. Really sad, and that's why for my birthday going to Lisbon for not a sunny sunbathing holiday, it works better for me because I don't have to think about getting in a bikini or a swimsuit or having too much of my body out, because it will be warm there, but it can rain as well. It's like a temperature that I can still cover up, because I really don't like having my chest out. Like at the moment, this is, I don't like it. I normally put a clip here. Don't know why I'm fussed about my chest. I've never, well, I don't know, from, I don't know where it started changing. At 17, I would have my chest out a little bit. I don't know where it changed to me not wanting my upper arms out, my chest out, my thighs out, my legs out, my neck. My neck I don't really have. If I dressed covering up how I wanted to, I would be in that head to toe outfit. I don't know what they're called. The religion that they only have this coming out. That's how I would walk around, because of how insecure I am, and to dress my body every day and to feel how I feel my body 24/7. Like I said, I can't even sleep properly. I wake up in the night because I'm so uncomfortable in my body and I can feel it, and I feel gross and disgusting. I feel so ugly. I feel it is so consuming. Even to cooking dinner, just standing around doing any activity. I'm so focused on my weight and my appearance, all my flaws, all my insecurities, and anyway, I need to stop there. I really need to stop. I don't even know where I'm looking. I think it's there. So if I'm looking somewhere else, I'm sorry. The main reason I was doing this video though is to say that I'm not doing my Shaun T, in case I do have any viewers that are wondering when am I gonna get back into it, but I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. I have got other ideas for this YouTube channel. I am nearly also qualified to be a hypnotherapist. I've got one more class left, and then a seminar on the 5th of July 2025, and I'm official. So that's quite scary, and I don't know how I'm going to advertise myself because I don't have Facebook, I don't have Instagram, don't have other things, and I don't really want to get these things. I have YouTube, but I can handle YouTube. I don't like, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to market, or, oh god, the thought. I need to do a whole other video on that because I feel like an absolute imposter. And I've always heard people talk about imposter syndrome this, imposter syndrome that. To experience it, well, I believe I'm experiencing it. I'm no professional, I'm no medical person, blah, blah, blah. I just think I'm feeling an imposter. But I'll do a whole nother video on it potentially. Not guaranteeing it, but I might. Anyway, I'll stop babbling. If you have got this far, which is like 24:47 seconds, I appreciate your time and energy. I am grateful for this platform and being able to share a visual online diary and be real and be authentic. And yeah, I've got so much to be grateful for. So much. And I'm gonna crack it. So please leave me a comment what you are grateful for. I would really like it if you could hit that like button and subscribe and share my videos so I can get a following behind me, because it all helps. At first I wasn't about that, but I know now that for me to potentially help others, guide others, lead with example on my journey, it does really help having a community behind you and people commenting and showing support. So the more I have of you, the helpful it will be. Or the more like that I have comments, I guess, and support. Yeah. Anyway, blibble blabbering. Thank you for watching.